It's Monday. Oh yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Monday. You know what that means.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
That's right. I got another what sold video for you. I've got 14 things that sold over this last weekend, and as always, we're just going to get right into it. All right, first thing I had sell was this SodaStream. We picked this up at Goodwill. I believe it was Goodwill, one of the local thrift stores. I think we paid like $6.99 for this, but it had the stream, the bottle, everything was in the box, and it just sold for $35 plus shipping. All right, next thing that sold was this Hollister hoodie. We picked this up before any of this crazy lockdown stuff happened. This was again at a local thrift store, and we paid, I think it was like $2.99 for this, and it just sold for $14.99 plus shipping. All right, this next thing that sold, it's a random DVD I found at Goodwill, so I think I paid 99 cents or $1.99. I can't remember what actual Goodwill is, and I think we got like 15% off or something. It's a weird title. I don't think I've ever even seen this movie. The movie's called Being There, and I just happened to scan it because it looked odd. I look for odd movies, DVDs, VHSs, because those are the ones that seem to sell, whether they were on VHS and never converted to DVD, or they're on DVD and they're just out of print because they don't make any more copies. They seem to have a decent resale value. I mean, not crazy money, but this one here sold for $12 plus shipping. And because it's a movie, it'd go medium mail, so it was only $2.80 to ship. But like I said, I only paid like $1, $2 for this, so, you know, not a bad little flip for something super simple to store and ship. All right, this next thing that sold, you probably just saw me pick this up on a recent video. It was a yard sale video that we did. This is one of those pocket game systems. This was a poker slot machine game. Anyways, I paid $1 for each of these. I think I picked up 5 of them. And this one sold for $9.99 free shipping. And it's super light, so it only costs a couple bucks to ship this. All right, next thing that sold were these Nike Shox. And again, I think on that same yard sale video, I picked these up. I paid $2 for them, and they just sold for $35 plus shipping. So if you see Nike Shox out there in decent condition, and you can get them at a good price, pick them up, because they don't really make them anymore, especially these old style ones, and they still sell. All right, next thing that sold was this PS3 game. I picked this up at, again, a local thrift store. I think I paid $2.99 for this, but it was brand new, sealed, still in the plastic wrap, and it just sold for $14.99 plus shipping. Anytime that you can find a new sealed game, definitely look into it, because most likely it's going to have at least a little bit better value than a used one. All right, next thing that sold, I bundled these 3 Rock Band / Guitar Hero games together. They're all for the Xbox 360. I picked a bunch of these up a while back. They're, whether it was at a thrift store or at a yard sale, and then I just happened to have extra ones that I didn't lot with a guitar or with a system. So like I said, I just bundled these up, and they just sold for $39.99 free shipping. All right, got another Xbox item here that sold. This is another Kinect for the Xbox One. I picked this up for $10. They had it marked at $19.99, but it was half off, so roughly $10 that I got this for, and it just sold for $55 plus shipping. Going to go for the trifecta here. Got another Xbox item. This is an Xbox 360 wireless controller. I picked this up at a thrift store for $5.99, I think it was. $4.99, $5.99, something like that. And it just sold for $17.90 plus shipping. Not bad for a little Xbox 360 controller. All right, next thing that sold was this Panasonic cassette player. So this is just like your old Walkman, but it's a Panasonic brand, not Sony. Sony's Walkman. Anywho, I paid a couple bucks for this. I didn't have any headphones or anything with it, but just the unit itself sold for $18.50 plus shipping. Not a bad flip. I mean, crazy things like this still sell because they don't make them anymore and people still have cassette tapes. All right, so I got a kitchen item here that sold. This is a Villaware Krumkake maker. It's got interesting pattern design on the inside, but it looked, I mean, it's vintage, but it was very, very clean. I mean, you can tell from the picture that, I mean, I didn't do anything to clean this up. It was super shiny when I saw it on the shelf at the thrift store. So I think it was $6.99. I picked this up and it ended up selling for $30 plus shipping. Villaware is a good brand. Be on the lookout for that. I recently sold a waffle maker that was Villaware brand, and I think it sold for around the same price, and I only paid a few dollars for that one as well. But be on the lookout for Villaware items. All right. So this is something I actually just listed. I picked this up at a garage sale. I picked up a handful of board games. They were all $1 a piece. They seemed to be all together, everything, so I took the gamble. But anyways, so one of them was this original Life game. When I opened the box and everything went through it, it was kind of dirty inside, and I don't think any of the parts were missing. Everything was there, but it looked like something had spilt on the board. And so anyways, I marked it down, and it just sold for $12.50 plus shipping. And like I said, I was only into this $1. All right, next thing it sold. This is one of the bigger surprises that I knew there was a little bit of value in these. I didn't realize there was this much value in them. But this is a PS4 Fender Stratocaster Guitar Hero guitar, and I paid $5.99 for this at a thrift store. It didn't have the dongle or anything with it, but it still sold for $110 plus shipping. Yeah, that was a shocker for me. I was thinking like 30, 40 bucks, maybe. Like, that was on the high side. I had no idea that this was going to go for $110. Not too bad. So be on the lookout for Sony PS4 guitars. And the model number is up here, 91261. And if you flip the guitar over on the back, there's usually a little sticker there, and it'll tell you what that model number is. So you can find this model number. I'd say pick it up, because like I said, this thing sold fast. I listed it, and less than 24 hours it sold. And the weird thing is I found a Xbox One, same type of guitar. They don't really have that great of value. So I don't know what it is about the PS4 ones. If you know, drop a comment below, because I don't understand why PS4 sells better than Xbox One when they both pretty much have the same game. All right, last thing that sold. So again, on one of my last one of my last garage sale videos, I picked these up. Not at a garage sale though. I picked these up on a Facebook Marketplace. They were $60. They were a lot. They were 5 Funko Pops. They were all the Mariners Pops. I think I had like King Felix, Edgar Martinez, Nelson Cruz, and then the two Mooses? I don't know. But there was the away moose and the home moose, a white jersey, and the teal green jersey. I knew individually there was some good value on each of these pops for the most part. So I took a gamble at $60. I ended up bundling them all together instead of selling them individually, and they just sold for $125 plus shipping. A lot of times if you can get some kind of set, or especially like with these sports ones, if you can get multiple players that are on the, from the same team, obviously, bundle them together, I believe there is better value. And that's been my experience in the past selling pops. As you can see, I collect pops, I sell pops, I do mystery box on pops, poppity pop, pops. So I don't know. I'm not an expert by any means, but that's the experience, and that's what has worked for me in the past, is bundling them together if you can, unless you've got some kind of high-end, low run pop, because some of those you'll see on there that'll say like, only 400 pieces made or something. Then usually those obviously have a better value. But anyways, I'm going off on a pop tangent here, and that's not what this video is about. So those are the 14 things that I had sell over this last week. It pays off when you start listing stuff, because I had been really trying to accumulate inventory, and I've been slacking on my listing, and I decided to kick it in gear and not do any sourcing. Well, I shouldn't say any, because I have done a little bit of sourcing still, but not as much, and I spent some more time listing stuff. So you list more, you sell more. I mean, it's a basic concept. Is it easy? No. Is it time consuming? It can be, but you do the work, you get the reward. By these 14 sales, that's my reward. So, alright guys, if you like this kind of stuff, think about hitting that subscribe button. Also, hit the bell notification to let you know anytime I upload a video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out, and I would appreciate that. So, alright guys, you stay safe, stay healthy, and I will catch you on the next one. I'm out.